Good morning, everyone. This morning we are going to talk about economic subject, which is very essential, very vital, paramount, and pivotal for every student's aspiring degree in MBA or MCOM. The title of the subject is MO, M1, M2, M3, M4, and M5. MO or M0, M1, M2, and M3. You're going to find in the books everywhere up to M3, but M4 and M5, these two measure of monetary terms are still not available in the books. They are not still so popular. So you may not be aware about this M4 and M5. These are known as the measure of money, monetary measurement, how much money, in what form, what category the RBI has introduced in the market. This M0, M1, M2, M3, M4, M5 was introduced in 1971 by RBI. So we are going to elaborate all six measures of money one at a time. First is M0 or MO or M0, whatever you call. M0, total currency are $21 trillion, 21 trillion rupees, I should say, Indian rupees. When you see the coins and the notes and all liquid cash, that you can buy anything with that. You can give it and you can get whatever you want in the market. That is called MO. Checks, credit card, debit card, or any kind of promissory note or any other paper currencies, demand draft, these are not included in MO, but only coins, notes, called as liquid cash. This is all MO. M1 cash or M1 money means cash in the market. Whatever the cash is flowing in the market, is circulating in the market, in the hands of the businessman, in the hands of the consumers. We have extra cash at our home, stashed under our mattress, or in the cash counter of every shop, every peddler, every rickshawala, every person in India, all 140 crore people carry cash on them. That is all M1. M1 is not sitting in the bank. M1 is not stashed in the post office account or any other account, but they are in your hands. That's called M1. M2, total amount is 44 billion rupees. M1 plus all the deposit in the bank, in the post office, etc., in small banks, wherever you have deposited your money, in current account, that you can withdraw the money whenever you want, under 100,000 rupees. If you combine both, that becomes M2. M1 plus M2. Combine both of them, that becomes, M0, M1. You combine both of them, that becomes M2. It is total 44 billion, is M1 plus all the deposits in the banks. The deposit amount must not be over 100,000 rupees. That is M2. M3. M3 means you combine M0, M1, M2. That becomes M3. M3 is $18 billion. M1, M2, M0, plus all the long-term bank deposit, over 100,000 rupees that you have deposited in the bank. If you include M0, M1, M2, then it becomes M3. M0 is all cash money in the form of coins and notes. M1, cash in the market in the hands of the people. M2, all the money in your hand plus bank deposit under 100,000 rupees. M3, MO, M1, M2 plus all the bank deposit over 100,000 rupees makes M3. Now we are going to elaborate M4. M4 means MO plus M1 plus M2 plus M3 and plus all the offshore proceed. Money coming from the foreign countries, like FIIs are investing in India, FDIs are investing in India, Indian living in the foreign country means diaspora, they are remitting the money from overseas country for their family or for investment or for buying homes or property in India, plus all the loans Indian government is seeking from the foreign banks, grants coming from the IMF, or whatever the India exports to the foreign nations and whatever the earning India gains, that export earning, etc. If you include everything, that becomes our M4. So MO is all the cash and the currency. Means all currency, cash, means coins and paper money. M1 is cash in our hands. M2 is cash in our hand plus bank deposit in, we can say, current account, that we can withdraw the money anytime we want, and we can deposit and deposit and withdraw every day 10, 15 times. M3 is M0, M1, M2 plus high level deposit, means over $100,000 makes it M3. M4 is M0, M plus M1 plus M2 plus M3 and all the income from the foreign nations. So this is M4. M5. M5 is combination of M0, M1, M2, M3, M4 plus all the assets of the nation. All the lands, all the farming lands, all the farm products, all the raw material, all the fossil fuel, fossil material, all kinds of mining, soft tech, plus all kinds of knowledge cornucopia that India has, plus whatever the forex India has accumulated. If you add all these things, then it becomes M5. So these are the M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, and M0. So M0 you are going to come across in your books, materials, magazines. M1 is also there, M2, M3. But M4 and M5 are not still that prevalent, are not still evident in your books or material or magazines or study books, and most of the newspapers and magazines are not going to elaborate on M4 and M5. So altogether there are M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, and MO. So 5 measures of money we have in India. This is introduced by RBI in 1971. That's all the time we have today. Thank you very much for listening. See you again next time. Until then, God bless everyone on this planet. Amen.